Mr. Parks here also. Oh, and
Yes, I'm
Mr.
here, ma'am. We are live, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Thank you. With that, I will call the February 17th meeting of the City of Albuquerque Intergovernmental Legislative Relations Committee to order. Our agenda is brief, and I want to be respectful of the fact that our folks and our state lobbyists are very active right now. So, Mr. Park and Mr. Thompson, I'll let you all Rochambeau who goes first, so that based upon your availability.
I think, thank you, Madam Chair. I think Mr. Park's going to go with the age before beauty argument, or as Councilor Grout was saying, the more tired looking of the two of us, which would be me. So this is a great day for Albuquerque. I thought we were starting to see the sheets on the capital outlay, the general obligation bond, adding up the House Bill 2 stuff. I mean, I think we just did a really good job of getting our stuff out there and getting support from legislators, particularly on an individual basis. I'm not sure. I know Libby's been crunching the numbers. Our folks here have been crunching the numbers, but the performance does seem to be better than last year. I don't really know how to evaluate like the House Bill 2 stuff that we know is in there that comes to Albuquerque. But it looks very positive. And I'll just say this: if you look at the way capital works, the budget works, all that works, they back out it down to a number where they come up with, well, what are the reserves? And that's when they determine what they're going to do on the tax package. And I would say, I'm not sure they can do a tax package. So I don't know what will happen, but there's definitely skepticism of whether they'll even do one. So I don't know, perhaps Mr. Park can fill us in on that. Mr. Park?
Hey, thanks, Joe. And I'm a little out of my wheelhouse on this, but I did want to sort of echo what Joe said. Joe's team, all of his little elves, Libby, have had an incredibly successful session with respect to capital outlay. Um, you know, we don't want to toot each other's horns too much, but the fact of the matter is that nobody's going to do better this session on capital outlay other than the city of Albuquerque. And kudos to Joe, his team, these guys. There's literally nobody better at capital outlay in this whole building. And when the numbers shake out, I think you guys are going to be impressed. Joe is right. The tax package is still in flux. What is happening right now and what is slowing everything down is medical malpractice. The Senate Judiciary this morning added 3 amendments to the House bill. They are controversial, and we will wait and see. We are seeing what I would call a legislative slowdown in both chambers pending a resolution of the medical malpractice. That means that there are a lot of good bills that have wide bipartisan support that may not make it across the finish line as we're addressing this. So some of those bills include some of the public safety issue bills, hopefully not the MRA bills, but those could be in line. There's like a whole host of things. So we'll have to wait and see. The medical malpractice should shake out by the end of today. The Senate, both chambers are on the floor as we speak. The Senate is going to recess later, and they will come back again this evening with the understanding that medical malpractice will be item number 1 on the evening agenda. Whether they do third reading before or after that, or before that, I don't know. That's still in flux. With respect to the tax package, Joe is exactly right. We are still we're still very much in the mix. We're working on it, and it's going to play itself out. Obviously, it's going to have to in the next 45, 46 hours. Where we end up, I'm not exactly sure. I will tell you, Josh has done an amazing job. We've worked with the Municipal League on trying to understand the full impact of the construction GRT and whether or not it actually will have a significant impact on the city. The good news is there is a 3-year sunset on that, so hopefully that will alleviate any potential pain. And one of the things that you know, that they say may offset it is that if there is growth with respect to the construction industry, that maybe we can see some revenues in other areas. But as of right now, we're just not exactly sure where or if there will be a tax package. But it's a very, very fluid situation, and we're here. Joe and I are here all day, every day, and so we will make sure that we'll continue to represent the city's best interests. But this is, and I want to be clear, like this is pretty typical. The last 48 hours are very, very fluid in any session. So I don't want to, by any means, sound alarmist or make people think that things are not going smoothly or that we're in trouble. This is just part and parcel of the normal progression of a legislative session. I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Mr. Park and Mr. Thompson. Any questions from the committee? Mr. Anderson.
Madam Chair, Mr. Park, I know this time in the session, timing is everything, and we don't exactly know when things are going to be heard, but I do think Senate Bill 151, which will likely be the vehicle for any type of tax package, is on the agenda for the tax committee tomorrow morning, which I think starts at 8:30. So I would encourage folks to tune into that debate, see kind of where things are moving. And then of course, if and as you see things that might come up that have a negative impact on the city, we should make sure to kind of understand where folks are coming from on that. So I encourage folks to tune in and watch that to kind of have a better idea of what that tax package shapes up to look like.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Any other items for our local folks? I appreciate you all taking the time to be here and give us an update. It's very helpful. And I know you will have more updates to come soon and perhaps every day this week, but I know you all probably have somewhere to be right now. So please excuse yourselves as you need to. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
With that, we will go to Mr. O'Donnell. If you have an update from DC for us.
I do, Madam Chair. Thank you. Just a couple of things. I just saw a report in the Congressional Quarterly. Senator Murray from Washington State, who's the ranking member of the Senate Appropriations Committee, noted that there were over 8,400 earmarks in the FY26 appropriations bill, totaling about $15.7 billion. THUD was the most popular. Energy and Water Development, that's essentially the Bureau of Reclamation and the Corps, was second. And Commerce, Justice, Science was third in the list. As I communicated with Mr. Anderson and Mr. Parkinson and Mr. Menicucci, the two senators have published on their websites their forms for the FY27 earmark requests. They have not published guidance, official guidance, because the Appropriations Committee hasn't issued that yet. And Senator Lujan's website does say that you need to check back on the guidance for FY27 because they can't guarantee it's going to be the same. I suspect it's probably going to be very similar. And the House members, Congresswoman Stansberry and Congressman Vasquez, have not put up any information on their FY27 community project funding requests. Congressman Vasquez, because he's a member of the Armed Services Committee, does have a note on his website about National Defense authorization, our appropriations request for 27, but that's not in our world. And that's basically what I have to report, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Mr. O'Donnell. Are there any questions or feedback for Mr. O'Donnell? Great. Okay.
Madam Chair.
Yes, Mr. O'Donnell.
And listening to your state lobbyist report, I wish we had a 1 month and a 2 month session of Congress every other year.
I appreciate your pain. I think I hear you what's unsaid in that comment. So
Thank you.
thank you. With that, I think, is there any other business of the committee? Mr. Menikuchi, any items?
No, Madam Chair.
Great. Thank
Just
you.
that, my apologies. There'll be another meeting tomorrow that's scheduled.
Yes, thank you. And only canceled if our folks tell us that it's unnecessary. I appreciate everybody gathering. I wanted to make sure we got an update today just because there's so much going on and we're hearing a lot of noise and I didn't want us to be without clarity from our team. So thank you to everybody that's spending their time in Santa Fe or online monitoring what's happening in Santa Fe right now. I know that hours of listening is challenging. So thank you all. And with that, we had a 15-minute meeting, very effective and efficient. So thank you all very much. Take good care. With that.